I'm a giant when I step. Ballin' like the Jets, starting Jersey like the Nets, to New York like the Mets. Yeah, I win like the Yanks, like the past, spell a check. G&T Sports Talk, how to show on the net, yeah. On myself, yeah, I bet, yeah. I put blood, tears, and sweat, yeah. From the east to the west, G&T Sports Talk, how to show on the net, yeah.
So we're back now for another show. This time, it's football talk. It's starting to get to that time. Baseball's back in a few weeks, and the same week, so is NFL training camp. So for Grunt Talks, G&T Sports Talk, it's your boy Bobby Thompson.
I'm Julian Gallardi, and at the forefront, of course, is my boy Jamal Adams still. You see, I'm wearing Sam Darnold, who is the best quarterback in the AFC East still, as long as Cam Newton's 100%. I have to code that in there. And the best quarterback in New York, obviously. But that's besides the point. Everyone knows that already. So Jamal Adams is just causing a bunch of mess and drama right now, saying he wants to get traded, praising Bill Belichick. And we have the thing the Cowboys coming to go get him. Then he posts a picture. I'm here, like with the Jets picture. I'm going to stay on top. And now, I've heard things that the Cowboys and Jets have been talking. Apparently, we tried to get Tyrone Smith. They said no. Apparently Gallup, you told me, it's off the table as well. And apparently the focus, and you can confirm this for me, is Collins in the first-round pick for Jamal Adams at this point.
Yeah. So the Jets in talks for Jamal Adams. There's going to be a lot of suitors. Yeah, I've heard the Texans.
Oh, Texans? That's new to me, actually.
The Texans are interested. The 49ers, I heard, were interested early on last week, about 2 weeks ago. That kind of died down. But the one constant team, and everybody knows this, has been the Dallas Cowboys. Jamal Adams has literally expressed his desire to go there. That's where he wants to be. He wants to have that star on his helmet. And the thing here's what I'm going to say with Jamal Adams, and I'm going to break this down for you, Jules. I said this to you early last year during training camp, and every Jets fan who we talked to. What did I tell you? Lock this man up. Mm-hmm. I said, give him the money because, listen, I'm not going to disrespect Jamal Adams. I like the guy a lot. I hate playing against him because he's so good. Great guy. We met him. He took a picture with you. Very personable.
I know. That's why this hurts me so much right now.
He stayed behind and signed every fan's autograph. This tells you something about the guy. The one thing about him is he wants to get paid. He sees how his play has gotten up and up every year, and now he feels he needs to get paid. Now that pay, he wants $20 million a year. Okay, with that, do I think Jamal Adams is worth $20 million a year? No, I don't. I think he's worth top dollar. $20 million a year is pushing it. It's a lot of money for a safety.
Absolutely not.
Here's the thing with Jamal Adams with the Jets. If Jamal Adams wanted to be a Jet, and this is for all Jets fans, Julian, you're a realist. You know the writings on the wall. For fans who are holding out hope that Jamal Adams is going to remain a Jet for the rest of his career.
There's a lot of them, actually.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I will be shocked if he stays with the Jets at all, even this year, let alone his entire career. Mm-hmm. The writing is on the wall. To me, 2017, somebody put on Twitter Jamal Adams and tweeted out something or posted a picture of him in a Cowboys uniform, and he liked it. Mm-hmm. Made huge news. Mike Greenberg, who is one of the biggest Jets fans we know on the radio, on Get Up, brought this to light. Colin Cowherd brought this to light 3 years ago and basically said this is not a good look. Jamal Adams deflected it. To me, that stuck with me. 2018, we really didn't hear much. Last year, he was hyping the team up. Once the team started to, lose games, you started to see his frustration. Went to every game. His play didn't stop at all, how good he played. But with that being said, you could tell he's frustrated. If he wanted to be a Jet, with all these rumors of him getting traded, and him requesting a trade, he could have deflected it. He has not deflected it. He has not denied it. He's been up front. Going to Dallas, a fan, come play for the Cowboys. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, like he said. The
Yeah,
writing's
like
on the
that was
wall.
like your match party.
Now, yep. Now, what will it take to get him? Now, the Cowboys, my personal opinion, the fact that they won't give up Tyron Smith is something because Tyron Smith has injuries and he's getting older. Lael Collins is younger, on the rise. They really like him. But to get Jamal Adams off the Jets and to the Dallas Cowboys or to anybody, it's going to take at least a first and a receiver or a lineman. And in my opinion, the Cowboys have leverage in this because they have one of the best units on offensive line, and their receiving core just got better.
Mhm.
In my opinion, if I'm the Jets, I take a first-round pick, and I look at the Jets right now, all the signings you did, the offensive line, Mekhi Becton, you bring in Lael Collins, that offensive line not only goes from one of the worst in football, which was last year, and that's a fact, to one of the deepest and could be arguably one of the best in football.
Yeah, I mean, we have so much depth if you had him in there because if Van could be a backup, you could even have Winters
Right.
backing up, and Rodney could slide in Alex Lewis, and you got McGovern. So, I mean, a lot of options there. So, I'm excited. If we get him, I'd be happy. But then you have to look at the other side of it. What are we losing with Jamal Adams? And that's what I'm here to talk about a little bit more. So he had 6.5 sacks last year. He single-handedly won the Giants game for us.
Yes, he did.
We saw it in person. He destroyed the two best players and got the touchdown. He basically won the Cowboys game with that last play because if he doesn't do that, they might get the 2 and then the Jets lose. So right there, I mean, he's responsible for at least 2 wins just looking at those 2 games. And the other games, I mean, I don't know if we necessarily needed him to win because we played pretty well. And maybe the Dolphins game, I didn't watch it because I was in California. I don't know like how well we played, honestly, but and we won by like a point. But regardless, it doesn't matter. But 6.5 sacks, he has 75 tackles total. He even had an interception return for a touchdown against your boy Stidham. So,
oh my God,
he had 2 forced fumbles, 7 pass breakups. The thing with Jamal Adams is that he is an X factor in the run game and pressuring the quarterback.
no question.
No one can run when Jamal Adams is in the box. He's almost immovable. But the thing is, his pass coverage is really not his strong suit, really. And I think that the Jets, Marcus May is great for us, and he just has to stay healthy. If we lose Adams, you lock up May. You hope Ashton Davis can slide in. Maybe you sign Logan Ryan to play some safety in corner too, because I think that's something we'll talk about a little bit also. And do you also think that the Eagles and Seahawks could be in play for Adams? I think the Seahawks are a sleeper for Adams.
Yeah, absolutely. That's funny you bring that up, and thank you for bringing that up. I forgot about the Eagles' interest, but that makes a lot of sense. What they can do, honestly, if it's the Eagles, and Eagle fans, forgive me, this is what I would do. You want Jamal Adams. You just lost Malcolm Jenkins, who went back to the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
You lost a guy who helped you win a Super Bowl. He's been an anchor for you guys for a couple of years. You bring in a young stud because, in my opinion, Jamal Adams, there's nobody like Jamal Adams. He's special. So, Eagles, what do you think of this one, Jules?
Let's hear it.
First-round pick and Lane Johnson for Jamal Adams. Would you do it?
Yeah, and I think they could even throw us Alshon maybe at that point.
Well, yeah. I think what they would do is they would a first-round pick and either Lane Johnson, and people call me crazy because Eagle fans loved Lane
What
Johnson.
about Andre Dillard?
Andre Dillard, you know what? I could see them holding on to him because he's young and they want to see him grow. But Lane Johnson has been with the Eagles for years, helped them win a Super Bowl. He was injured last year. He's coming back off an injury, but he's a very, very good player out of he was from Oklahoma, a former first-round pick. But if Lane Johnson came to you guys, that would be a huge pickup. But also Alshon Jeffrey, that makes a hell of a lot of sense because honestly, I could see the Jets getting him regardless. Joe Douglas, obviously, Joe Douglas has a Super Bowl ring with the Eagles. He built that team, that defense, built that up, built that whole team. So he knows them inside and out, what it could take. With the Seahawks, that is a sleeper team, I'll tell you that. And with them, their offensive line, I don't think there's anybody who you would really –
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I kind of looked at their team and, I don't know if anything matches unless they give us draft picks because they're not going to give up one of the receivers unless they sign AB maybe, which I think is starting to gain some steam too. What do you think about that? Well, we're talking about free agents for a sec. You saw that video I showed you yesterday that Russell Wilson and B are working out.